Hi, this is Diego and Veronica here. And this is Kame, our floating home. Don't look at that. Living on a sailboat is quite an adventure. One definitely worth sharing. We hope that you enjoy this journey with us, as we are slowly adapting to a life in flow. Goodbye, Cappy. Nice to meet you. Nice. That's what life is all about. Come on, hurry up.
Let me rinse.
No, you don't have to rinse. Oh. We took advantage, well.
He was sneaking in the water, so we took advantage. Oh, he just banged his head. We took advantage and set up his little happy birthday surprise, and he's about to come in. So, yay, Cappy! Today, well, it's a day early, but tomorrow we'll be
Yeah.
we'll be on the big seas tomorrow.
So we have to do it today.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Captain Diego. Happy birthday to you. Come on in, drip on the floor. We'll wipe it out.
It's okay. Make a wish.
Look at that. Ooh.
Made a wish. Nice.
Oh, look at that. Look at all these beautiful things. Ooh la la. Wow, thank you. Oh. Okay, so this is the weather routing of our trip. We're going to start in a few minutes. So I'm going to hit the go button, and this is calculated by millions of little calculations back at Predict Wind, and we're going to take off. There we go. This is over the next 3 days. And the wind arrows are pointing at 15 knots over our rear corner. And then we do a little turn close to the island there. You ready? Get ready, get ready. And there we are.
I like your squeaky sounds. Thank you. It's October 23rd and we just left Guadaloupe back there. I'm gonna show you a little bit outside. Wind is between the 20s and the 30s. Grab on. Wow. Where are we headed?
We're at Rico.
Yay! So what do you think, Cappy? 2 days? 3 days?
Well, if we were to do this speed, it'd be about 30 hours. We're gonna be
okay. Just keep up the speed. What's the speed? 8 knots. Wow. And what's the wind? And the wind is 32. Okay, I'm glad I'm grabbing on. Goodbye, French territory. Hello to American soon. So it's a little past 3, October 23rd, Saturday. The wind is calming down a little bit, but look at those waves. Hard to capture on camera.
You're driving great.
Thank you. Puerto Rico, here we go. So that fuchsia and purple pink line is our route. And this
Yeah.
swinging red line that's kind of crossing it is the direction
Are heading.
we're heading. We're in autopilot right now. We're doing 5.7, 6.2, 6.7.2. That's the speed of the boat.
Yep.
And right now we're over there. So I'm not sure what those two islands are. So I gotta look those up. I'll put it in the video. And we're supposed to get to Puerto Rico today. And hour, 8 hours, it depends. Obviously, the wind. Let me see if I can point it out. There, can you see? Yes. Wind is coming from southeast, kind of east. There's not much to show. And night sail, I guess. It's just so lovely and so beautiful. So this is how it sounds inside the cabin. The boat creaking, the wind howling, and occasionally bang, bang on the walls. And that's just the waves. That was the wave. Yep. I get fully dressed and get out of here. Wow. That's the water from the escape hatch on port side. Not sure what's the speed now, but it was an average over 6 knots, 6 to 7. Wow. So Diego is going to try to do a preventer on the head sail, and he's attached, as you can see, for safety. We're in the deep blue, and even though it's not wild or anything, it's necessary safety. A preventer is a line attached to a line. I'm probably not using the right term, but it's to prevent the sails from folding, closing up. So he's doing that. It's not the ideal thing to do because rope against rope, it causes shafting, which is not good for the ropes. So that one, that part over there, the one that he just attached to the white and red, is Dyneema. So it's slippery, it's not as bad, and it's only red right now. Eventually he's going to put a block there, one of those that you can attach at a specific point and detach, so it's not there all the time. So you can then put the lines on the block and not on the line. So we got our first flying fish on board. Look at this.
He committed suicide last night. Chopped up into the front of the boat. I've heard you can eat them like sardines, but I'm certain the captain wouldn't approve being a vegetarian.
Being a vegetarian vessel. Still doesn't smell, I believe you.
He must be pretty fresh.
Wow. Look at this thing. He's bleeding.
Yeah.
Poor thing. And you see in the background some flying.
Now I gotta go wash my hands.
Yeah, me too. Alright, little guy. Go back home. It's big.
Yeah, he's one of the bigger ones.
Yikes.
Someone will eat him.
Alright, I'm gonna clean up his leftover scales and... Yep. And then wash my hands. Yikes. Don't lick your fingers.
No, I don't want that.
So it's Monday, 10:15, 10:18 or something a.m.
October 20th.
October 25th. And that silhouette in the horizon is our final destination for this leg of the trip, Puerto Rico. And we are about, what would you say, 45 degrees off course?
No, we're actually pretty close to within 20 degrees of the course line we want.
Okay.
Often referred to as the rum line, straight to where you want to go. So we're doing a lot better than we were earlier before we attempted and successfully set wing on wing. So the mainsail's out on the starboard side, the jib is out on the port side, and we're running pretty close to straight downwind. It's a kind of tricky thing to do because if the mainsail jives to the other side, it's an awful lot of sail switching sides in a hurry. So we have to be very attentive to make sure that the boat stays exactly on line. The autopilot seems to be doing a great job.
Nice.
But I have my hands on the main sheet here, so if something happened and we didn't swing, I can try to manage the mainsail so it doesn't slam so hard. And Diego did a cool little trick. We've been practicing on how to do a barber hauler to pull the foot of the jib farther out to the side of the boat to open up the slot bigger. And he had a piece of Dyneema line there, so we tied it over the side as a kind of as a sample, and it's holding the foot of the jib out real far, really well. So we're excited about that, and we have bought the proper stuff to do that with a block and tackle and all that, instead of just a piece of line tied on.
The block he already ordered, and it should be arriving in Puerto Rico anytime now. And
Yeah.
so what did you call it? Barber what?
It's called a barber hauler when you pull the foot of the jib out to the side of the boat.
Is it the same as a preventer line?
No. A preventer line is something that goes on the boom that prevents the boom from swinging full speed from one side to the other side. And that's a tool that a lot of people say is really good to have. And I know Diego wants one. I'm not sure where to mount one on here. I keep looking to see where a preventer would go. And something will come to mind. The boat wasn't designed with one, or any convenient places to mount one. So we'll see.
So it has a different name. It has similar functions, but it's a different name for the jibe and for the
Different name for the jib sail and the mainsail,
Jib,
but they
yeah.
basically do the same thing. You hold the sail wide as you can, all the way out to the side, the jib all the way out to the side. And then you got a bigger, like movie screen worth of fabric that the wind is blowing you downwind on.
Nice, thank you for the explanation. So yeah, that was Puerto Rico. And over there is Vieques. So we'll see when we get there how the wind behaves and helps. Great guy. Oh, here he comes. back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are getting ready to come into the territorial waters of Puerto Rico, United States. It's Monday the 25th, about 5 p.m., so we're very fortunate to be getting in before dark. And we have the captain and the missus up there putting up the quarantine flag, which is a requirement before we come into the border. And we're going to be going right in there somewhere. Our first, I think it's year 5. I don't think it's never began. So that yellow flag means quarantine, which indicates that we've come in from a foreign port. We're not allowed to step off the boat or do anything on land until we get cleared by Border Patrol. So Diego's working on contacting them now. It's not working as great as it's supposed to with the COVID. The CBP Roam app has been put on hold. So everything's being done verbally over the phone, which is going back 10 years, but that's okay. So we're working on that. We're going to be going right in there in the next half an hour. And somewhere in there is a nice anchorage at a harbor. We got it on the chart. And that's all. That's all for now. Go ahead, give us a Puerto Rico cheer.
Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico.
All right, that's it.
Look at all the windmills. I didn't know they were there. So nice. We're looking for a safe anchorage space here in Salinas, Puerto Rico. While we still have sunlight. Look at that mess we have to fix. And running against the clock. So we are making it safely to the canal. So we gotta go around that little strip.
I think it's over there.
And behind we can see the other masts. So we're gonna join them in a safe anchorage. Can't get over the sunsets. How could you look at this?
I don't see it. Ah, okay. It's no way to it. Okay, maybe you're right. If they have the same thing. So probably it's just that. So yeah, we can do the side. We can go inside and then this side or just on the side. So you don't have to go inside.
The sun just
Yes, the sun.
set.
Yeah. Okay, so let me
We
just
still have a little bit of light.
So
So kind of perfect timing. Wow. We're gonna try to anchor next to this guy. Diego's getting ready to anchor. While Chris is steering. And it's all good.